Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person instead. What do you do? Alright. Most people have heard about the trolley problem. I'm not sure who came up with it, but it's been a famous ethical dilemma slash puzzle for a long time. And sometimes it can be absurd, but you kind of have to appreciate the hypothetical and actually think about it and process it in order to test the limits of your ethical system and framework. So here we go. I'm gonna try and actually take these questions seriously, and figure out what the best thing to do would be. Now, I know a little bit about philosophy and ethics. I'm not like a professional or anything, but I know some terms and stuff. But okay, I'm gonna try and figure out what most people would actually do in this scenario, which is almost always gonna be everyone. Like if anyone actually encountered the trolley problem in real life, they would probably just freeze and not know what to do, and then end up just standing there, or ignore it. That's just what's going to happen if I mean, maybe a fraction of people will pull the lever, and not that pulling the lever is actually the correct thing to do ethically. It is if you're like a very hardline utilitarian. You want to maximize pleasure slash happiness, whatever. And yeah, killing 5 people is worse than killing 1 person. But I think I'm going to do nothing, just because I don't really want to get involved. But I suppose you're already involved by just being there, But it's really the trolley that's killing the people there. So I'm going to do nothing. Because if I pull the lever, that person's life is in my hands. Do nothing. Splat. 27% of people agree with you, 73% disagree. 12 million votes. It's pretty surprising that a quarter of people disagree, because typically they've done like surveys or whatever. Most people would say yes, it's better to pull the lever. And in terms of utilitarianism, yes. But to me, I just would not want to pull the lever just so that this person's life wouldn't be on my hands. Because as soon as I pull the lever, the trolley is on me. I am the intent there. I don't know. Not that intent always matters or anything, but let's go to the next one. A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 4 people instead. This is kind of simpler, but it is a similar thing, Instead of it being, the difference is 1 instead of 4, but I'm still going to do nothing. I think that's what most people would actually do given this scenario. More people agree with me this time around. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings will be destroyed. What do you do? I'll pull the lever. I think I would pull the lever because I don't really have a lot of life savings, because I'm not that, I'm not that rich. I'm not really that smart. So, sorry, goodbye life savings. However, this would be a different question if I had a lot of life savings, okay? I would probably, if I had like a lot of assets, I would absolutely kill people to keep those assets, because that's what rich people do in real life, Pull the lever. Goodbye life savings. See? It's a little bit in the middle there. I got the Kevin MacLeod music in the background. I think that's kind of fitting. More fun than just silence, because that would be really kind of awkward. Pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. This is a spicy one. I'm not going to do anything, baby. I'm saving myself. I think I would agree that it would be a more morally correct choice, but this is ultimately the answer is what I would do. And I am a human who acts in their own self-interest, and I think most people would not give themselves up either. And not that what most people do is correct, but you know, I don't know. I think if I was inhibited this greatly too, I wouldn't be able to make any decisions either. So I wouldn't really be that culpable. But I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to let those people die. Most people would agree, which is not surprising, right? But next, you can pull the lever to divert the other track, but then the original copy of the Mona Lisa will be destroyed. The Mona Lisa is just an image. It's just a work of art. It is amazing, you know, and it's a piece of history, but not more valuable than the lives of 5 people. Now that's if you get into people's lives having value. The Mona Lisa is probably actually literally worth more in terms of money than 5 people. Is that fair to say? I'm pulling the lever. Yeah, I saw Alex O'Connor, I think his name is. I've watched his videos on this, and he took it a bit further. Like, would you let the train destroy, or would you sacrifice 5 people to save like the entire cultural history of a whole city or something? Yeah. Most people agree. Rip Mona Lisa then. Heading towards a rich man. The rich man offers you $500,000 to pull the lever, which would divert the trolley and kill someone else. What do you do? Well, I think I hate rich people, so I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna let the rich guy die. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, this is actually the most divisive one so far. This rich guy is in the right. Technically, this is a tough one in terms of utilitarianism. Actually, no, a utilitarian would pull the lever because they would get money, and the amount of they believe that or all happiness is equal, So there's not really more value in this rich man's life versus the the regular guy, but you get more money out of the deal if you kill the rich guy. So, but just because I hate rich people and that offer is a bribe, I think it'd be great to get rid of that rich guy. Heading towards 5 lobsters, you can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a cat instead. This is kind of a weird question, I guess. Levels of sentience. That's tough. That's definitely tough. Let's get some other music going. I don't know how to. I would just do nothing, I guess, because I'm gonna just if I say I don't know what to do, I'm just gonna default to do nothing, or maybe just have a coin flip. Although do nothing would make more sense. I don't necessarily think a lobster is less sentient than a cat, although the problem of sentience is also not really. It's a tough issue, and sentience being the criteria for the value of your life is also very problematic. I feel like ideally I mean do nothing. Yeah, and most people probably most people don't care about the lobsters, but I don't think that a lobster is necessarily smarter. I think I don't know. Is a cat smarter than a lobster? Probably not, or probably I should say. But like lobsters and cats are a dime a dozen. Both of their lives, I think, are worth the equal amount. Trolley heading towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel pain. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who is wide awake instead. Okay, we're actually going to take it seriously. I'm going to start pulling. Okay, because I think I'm going to pull the lever in this one. I don't know why. Just because. Oh man, this is a weird one. Okay. I said I didn't want to get involved. That was like my actual genuine answer to the original trolley problem too. Now that we're getting into the more absurd territory, because the first one was the actual original trolley problem. I would do nothing in that scenario. Now we're in absurd territory, and I am the lever guy. I'm gonna kill the one person. I'm gonna default to the utilitarianism. Wow, which this is the most divisive one so far, which is really weird. Like, if most people will pull the lever, if most people pull the lever in the original trolley problem, but they don't in this one, that's really weird. Sleeping and won't feel pain, like that somehow makes their lives like less. Oh god, that's really weird. Okay. 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person who accidentally tripped on the track instead. Okay, yeah, we're doing nothing in this one. Tied themselves to the track. Yeah, we're killing those people. They getting what they want, okay? Just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. The lever do nothing. Because this is pretty... I'm not gonna give them mercy, you know. It's pretty close to the original trolley problem. I'm just not gonna get myself involved. Although, yeah, in the drawing, your hand is already on the lever, and you're already thinking about it. So I should think about that. Minor inconvenience. Oh no, a trolley is headed towards one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late. What do you do? Yeah, I pull the lever. That's a lot of people. Unless the disagree are like in my camp where they don't want to intervene, you know? But unless people are voting disagree as a joke, that's kind of sad and scary, but a trolley is heading towards your best friend. You can pull the lever to divert. Yeah, I'm pulling the lever, baby. We're pulling the lever. Yeah, most people agree. That doesn't surprise me either. We're saving my best friend, dude. And that might not be. I would consider myself to be like my closest ethical framework is rule utilitarianism. Okay, and under that framework, you're not pulling the lever, bro. You're letting your best friend die. But hey, I feel like me losing my best friend. Okay, hold on. That's the thing. That's the thing too. Is that each person has as much value as you do. And that's something that you kind of have to grapple with, right? And I'm going to let these 5 people die to save my best friend because I'm selfish and I'm self-interested. And yeah, I have to in this. It's what I would do. It's not necessarily the most ethical, okay? Trolley intended, you can pull a lever to divert the other track, killing one person instead. At least that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses and can't see that well. What do you do? Do nothing. Yeah. I agree with you. I would kill nothing, or I would do nothing if I couldn't tell what was happening. One of your first cousins? Hell yeah, I'm killing one of my cousins, dude. Let's go. I'm killing one of my cousins. Killing my first cousin. Hell yeah, most people agree. One of your first cousins. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I'm sorry. I think my cousins would absolutely do that to me, by the way. Oh no. A trolley is heading towards 5 elderly people. Ooh, this is a spicy one. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, running over a baby instead. Look at the old people. Now, this might be the morally the toughest one so far, because I don't think old people are inherently morally less valuable, and they kind of get shit on for no reason. To be fair though, old people, they're fucking retarded politically. Okay, all they do is vote Republican. Okay, because that's all they can do. They're retired. That's like the one thing they fucking do with their life is vote. So I think I mean, hey, if we can get rid of some old people, maybe we can get some fucking change to happen in the world. No. But yeah, I feel like a baby is kind of worth. Okay, this might be a hot take. I don't know. A baby might be kind of worth less than a normal person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's tough, but I would just do nothing because that's just a kind of better option. Most people would agree. They're all old. They're all pieces of shit. Old people, mooches, just mooching off of. Like, you should just die when you're 60, like that one Star Trek TNG episode. That's what you should do. We just kill all the old people. No, I'm just kidding. We love old people. I can't wait till I'm old. I would just give less of a shit than I do now. It's gonna take a while for me to get old though. The trolley is barreling towards 5 identical clones of you. You can pull the lever to divert the other track. We're killing the clones. We're killing the clones. Although I would like to have a clone of me. And that totally makes sense that most people agree. That's really good. Here we go. Do we have an expected value problem? A trolley is headed towards a mystery box with a 50% chance of containing 2 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a mystery box with a 10% chance of 10 people instead. What do you do? Okay, so the 50% chance of 2 people, the expected value is the same, so it doesn't matter. So this is kind of a gambling thing. I'll take the gamble. I'll pull the lever. Most people agree. Or it's, not most people, majority agrees. Here we go. Heading towards 5 sentient robots. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 human instead. If it's a sentient robot, we gotta save these robots, bro. These are unique individuals. I'm killing the person, bro. If it's a sentient robot, yeah. Although, yeah, if it was like 5 cats, I'm sure there'll be a question like that. If it's like 5 cats versus 1 person, yeah, I'm killing the cats. I'm sorry. We're pulling the lever. We're pulling the lever, gamers. Most people are, yeah. I'm on the far minority here, but hey, if it's a sentient robot, I'm all for risking the lives of people to save them, What the fuck? I don't know. The trolley is heading towards 3 empty trolleys worth 900,000. You can pull a lever to divert the other track, killing 1 empty trolley. Yeah, we'll pull a lever. This makes sense. Although, yeah, that would mean that if you pull the lever and get yourself in the situation, maybe you'd be like culpable financially. Which I'm sure that would be a problem in real life because if you get involved. But hey, not all of them I'm gonna take like super seriously, like I'm actually in this scenario in real life. But some of them I will, if it's interesting enough. But trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over 30 years. You can pull the lever to divert the other track, hitting a brick wall and decommissioning the trolley. We'll pull the lever, baby. Yeah, most people agree. But there's, a large people that would do nothing. Large amount of people would do nothing. 6 million votes, interestingly. What the fuck? Oh no, you're reincarnated. You're a reincarnated being who will eventually Okay. You're a reincarnated being who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in this classic trolley problem. What do you do? What? This doesn't even make sense. Well, yeah, I'd do nothing then. If I'll eventually be reincarnated as this, then I'll survive. So I'm gonna... Even though they're all... Wow, this is 50-50? I guess most people don't even know what this really means. But, yeah, like... So, yeah, if I kill these 5 people... Okay, it was just kind of weird framing. I think, yeah, it should say could be you in the future, It doesn't... Okay, yeah. Actually, yeah, looking back, I'd probably pull the lever, but yeah, I guess I just do nothing, because Yeah, that one's like a little confusing, but yeah, they're not actually you at the moment. They're just people you'll be reincarnated into. So yeah, the right thing to do would be the right thing to do in the original Trolley problem, which is to pull the lever. But Trolley's the trolley is heading towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. What do you do? Do nothing. Yeah, I don't want to prank the trolley driver. That's mean. Okay. Okay, now we're getting into harmless prank, question mark. Citizens. Oh, here we go. A trolley is heading towards a good citizen. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who litters instead. What do you do? This is a tough one. Because this is a pretty important question, politically. I'm not going to intervene. I'm going to let the good citizen die. And not many people are going to agree with me, but we can teach this bad citizen a lesson, you know? There is rehabilitation, you know? And it's not my job to police the bad behavior of society by intervening, you know, myself. Oh no, due to a construction error, a trolley is stuck in an eternal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode, and if you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go in circles for eternity. What do you do? I do nothing. Because this well, okay, I need to actually accept and appreciate the hypothetical. I'm not just gonna be like, do nothing in every scenario. But yeah, I'll explode. I'll explode it because if they're just going in circles, yeah, we could end it because eternal life is actually a great punishment, and people don't really realize that. Pull the lever, boom, explode, get fucked. Most people agree. Heading towards your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and save them, or you can do nothing and no one will ever know. What do you do? I pull the lever. Wow, this is a divisive one. I mean, worst enemy is like is a personal thing. As if it was like my worst enemy was like, I don't know, Adolf Hitler or something like that, or like just like a really evil person. It's usually a personal thing, and yeah, I would be willing to have like a love thine enemy or whatever, love thy neighbor, whatever. I like that attitude. I don't devalue their life. You know, they're no better than I am as a person, you know, or in terms of like human life value. I don't know exactly what the proper term is, but like, you know what I mean? Another trolley is heading towards a person who will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and lower the lifespan as 5 people by 10 years instead. What do you do? It's another expected value problem, kind of. I'll pull a lever. And most people agree. Trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sending the trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now. What do you do? I'll just do nothing. This seems like a better time to do nothing. Just get it over with. Because again, by pulling the lever, I am personally culpable. Oh no, a trolley problem is playing out before you. What? Okay. A trolley problem is playing out before you. Do you actually have a choice in this situation? Or has everything been predetermined since the universe began? Why do you have to have this question? Determinism versus free will, I think, is a little bit of an overrated discussion. I don't know if that is a controversial opinion or not, but you can't have one. I think there's a little bit of both, although they're kind of inherently contradictory ideas, but people are just like stupid about this. Okay, you clearly have a choice in many scenarios. Of course, you know you've like stuff you literally can't do, like fly to Mars in a day or something. Like obviously that you can't make that choice, but it's just like that's not a choice. That's just something you can't do. You have choices, you know. Yeah, and a lot of circumstances that are out of your control affect your choices unknowingly, and that is part of determinism. But you have choice. Okay, free will exists. It's not entirely free will, you know. A lot of things have been played out for you. I do have a choice. I absolutely have a choice. Yeah, most people agree, which is funny, right? But yeah, it's not one or the other. Yeah, it's not with determinism / free will. It's not one or the other. It's a little bit of both, or it's going to be mostly one and then some of the other. You know, congratulations, you have solved philosophy. Kill count 81. Wow, that's it. Okay, that was easy. Kill count 81. I probably have a higher kill count than normal. Oh yeah, can I replay it and get the most kills possible? That'd be funny. Is there more? That was fun. I've seen like more ridiculous ones on Adam O'Connor's channel. I would have to probably get into the sauce a little bit more to talk more in detail and smarter about free will. But yeah, I am not a full determinist, because that would be really stupid. If you're a full determinist, in my opinion, like that just means you could just sit on your ass and do nothing, and you'd have a fine life, you know, because everything's laid out for you. You have a choice, okay? You know, people are dealt different cards in life, you know, but people have a choice. Determinists, I don't know. That's a really tough issue, and it's a complicated discussion, and it gets heavily into materialism and all that stuff, and it's not really that fun or interesting to me. I am passionate about the choice thing though, but it is tough to like prove. I think determinism is a bit more easy to prove, right, because of materialism. But yeah, hold on. I would say both free will and determinism are kind of unfalsifiable, right? I don't know. Can we prove that people? I think you can. Yeah, I'm sure there have been a ton of logical proofs for both. But anyways, I'd have to look deeper into that, and that's definitely something that is worthy of discussion, or at least like noting. I think people maybe talk about it too much. You know, I think people make too big a deal out of it. But that's an entirely different issue, right? Is there any more? I made a page that makes you solve increasingly absurd. Oh, okay. It's the same thing. Wait a minute. Wow, quite a few people have done this game. Um, 5 Sfax? What the? Okay. So yeah, none of the decisions that I made were like that serious, to be honest. I was serious with a couple of them. Like the serious option, I think, is like what you would genuinely do in that scenario. Rather than in some cases I said, oh, this is the more morally correct choice. In some cases I was like, oh, this is what I would do. But the point of it is a morality game or an ethics game where it's to get you to think about those different approaches and what would be the best versus what you would do. And in that, I think it's very effective and interesting of a game. But of course, those are just like a small set of problems. You could take these type of problems to the stratosphere in terms of complexity and weirdness. But I'm sure we could go further with this. Anyway, take care, and don't get tied to a trolley, you idiot. Oops. I just realized I ended the recording and it said, don't get tied to a trolley, you idiot. That was me being an idiot. Because that's not what's happening in that scenario. Don't get tied to a trolley track, you idiot. Jeez. Completely ruined that. People, you know what I mean.